I think that what we take from firearms is once you know, it's safety. At the end of the day, we teach firearms, but we mostly teach safety surrounding how can we be prepared for the unknown. So we do get some domestic violence survivors. We do get people who've had those issues, but the majority of people really just see the need and saying, you know what, I'm not mentally or physically prepared for an attack or something to happen.
There's this controversy and and conversation around gun use, and some people literally put people in certain categories. You're pro gun or against guns. Is there such an argument that you see, being a person who deals with, you know, training people to shoot for self protection reasons?
I do. I think it's about perception. I tell people you can look at the glass half empty or half full. I think that it's important for people to know that you can have reservations about the gun culture and things. Everybody always wants to get better and evolve, but reality is you have to stand for what's right and what you believe in. So I totally get people wanting, gun laws to be safer. They are only understanding from their level of perception. However, we still have to know that sometimes it takes 10 to 15 minutes for law enforcement to get to you. In some events like COVID and people got sick, ambulance are taking a long time to get to people. So it's okay to have a plan in place and be prepared and still be a good law abiding citizen and follow the rules.
Tell me one or two points that you'd like to, or misconceptions that you'd like to dispel about guns.
Number one, people kill people, guns don't kill people. I've said that for the longest time. I think that when we work on the mental health component, being free for the country and people able to get those services, we'll start understanding that a lot of motive behind attacks have to do with ignorance and carelessness, but it also has to do with the people's mental health. So that's the biggest misconception, I would say. And number two, the only fight in life you're ever guaranteed to win is the one you avoid. I can't stress enough that guns are just the last resort. They're a great last resort, but they're a last resort. There are so many other things that I would do to get out of a situation, to repel an attack. And I tell women all the time, understand that once that firearm has come out, you may not be the person who's shooting, you may be the person shot.
And there is a perception about what a gun shooter looks like, or a person who carries a gun looks like, and you don't necessarily fit that image.
No, I don't. I'm a young female minority. Again, I think that this is amazing, and this is exactly what the culture in the world needs right now. There is so much more that binds us than separates us. And I think the second we stop using certain things, especially race, to profile situations, we would understand that we all really have the same common goal. We all find a lot of the same things fun. We're getting the credentials. We're having fun while we're doing it, and we're showing people and children that you can do this and be safe. And I think a lot of people have felt more calm with knowing that I look like them, that they can look like me and do this and be okay and feel like, you know what, that's my person. So it feels really, really nice to have people tell me I give them hope. So it's amazing.